Hello, YouTube. It's BTM here. Welcome you back to the Turbo Toad Turn Up. And you can see I got this hat, the Turbo hat. So let me know how you like the hat. Let me see here. So coming back, I got a good show for you guys tonight. So let me see. Go ahead and shout out to Turbo King, right? On Turbo King's site. I guess this is Turbo King. There is a link. You can go to this link here, this bonfire. And on bonfire, you can get the hat right here, 17 bucks, which is actually pretty good. And I actually like this hat too. So I might check it out. I'm just trying to figure out how he got the prices so low on a Turbo Toe turn up. But I do have my own hat on the apparel. It's pretty cool too, but it's $33. I don't know how he able to get the price down so low. But it does say first AI generated meme coin store. The store will donate 50% of their earnings back to the Turbo Toad community. So shout out to the Turbo Toad community for that. Just checking the sound real quick. Making sure everything is live. Okay, so we live. So yeah, I started earlier today. I didn't want to go too late, but again, this is the hat here on Bonfire from Turbo King. So shout out to Turbo King. And if you want to, I got another hat as well, but it's embroidered. But I don't know why the price is so much. But if you can support the channel, go ahead and shoot it to BTM. Link is in the description for YouTube. But let's get down to business. So Turbo Toad, I guess we'll look at Twitter real quick. And then actually, uh, Turbo is starting to get serious momentum, right? Just looking at the videos or the people. Let's see here. So you see this guy, this crypto world. This guy's posting a video almost every hour. That's how you know things are starting to turn around for Turbo. They're starting to get more exposure and they are starting to build some momentum, right? 15 hours ago, 18 hours ago, 20 hours ago, this dude's putting a video out every 2 hours, flooding the market with Turbo. But then I wanted to get to this is Zach Ventura's pick. And then I guess we'll go back to Twitter.
They said, guys, now we're entering this bull phase, and I do think a lot of people joined in 2024, and I've been sharing these things since 2023. So some people here in 2024 need to know about those things now. So you got Turbo, right? Turbo recently picked some real decent hype or community building, and people are really into it now. And what you see is, right, so it's been around this accumulation as well, and it did that three top, like top one, top two, top three, and then it's end, right? And this was the distribution. This was the best time to buy Turbo, right? The second best time was the dip around $200 million. Now, if you're holding, you're holding. If you missed it, you missed it, right? That's the thing. But now it seems like like Turbo is heading for that next leg upward, like the third wave, which is the strongest and the fastest, right? Usually. And it seems like it's going for it now. And then after that, what we're gonna do, we're gonna expect another push down. So you see this gonna play out with a lot of coins, and we're seeing this now.
So he's saying with the momentum coming, the Turbo Toad, trying to minimize it, the Turbo Toad is about to take off, right? I've showed you where this guy is flooding us with videos all of a sudden, and there's more content creators. Plus, he mentioned in his video about the third level, right? It's at the third leg and it's starting to come up. So this is Turbo at 0053, market cap 346.8 million. Last hour, it is up 0.97. For the day, it's down 95. Last 7 days is down 8%. 30 days is up 25.5. 90 days, it's up 902.8. And last year, it's up 5,172. Current 24-hour low is 005. 24-hour high 0058. So let's see here. We'll go back to Twitter. Sorry, I had to take a quick swig. Belch super dry. What's up, Life Cycle? Where you been? Time for the Turbo Toe Turn Up. Let's go. It's Turbo Turn Up time. Remember, turbo, turbo, turbo. Shout out to the Turbo Revolution, the Turbo Toad Army, the Turbo Toad Warriors, and Turbo Turn Up. Let's go. So, Life Cycle, did you get a notification? Just wanted to double check you guys have your like, share, and subscribe, and have your notifications turned on. The reason I came earlier, I wanted to check to see if you just get the notification or not, because I know notifications turn off. Just got off of church. Amen. Let's go. Bitfin to list August 1st, 10 a.m. our time or their time. I don't know. We're going to get into that today too, right? I think there was a video, someone mentioned it, but I think we're going to see it in the. Actually, there's a video I'm talking about. But let's get to Twitter first. Let's see if we did the numbers. We didn't. I didn't go there. Thank you, Bitfinex, for listing Turbo with the big listing of Turbo Mania ready to start. Jump in the boat, be part of what's about to be called the main meme of the year. Let's freaking go. This is Turbo past the moon. I think he's on the way to Pluto or something. The unified global community. And this is Turbo setting the community on fire. And I actually like that. I might use that for one of my thumbnails one day. This is somebody mentioned they have a KS0 Ultra, and I did a video on the KS0 Ultra earlier, which is kind of weird, but it's kind of cool because gotta check the video out, right? No, I can fully explain it until you're down a rabbit hole. Yeah, I got the notification. Okay, shout out to Life Cycle and YouTube for getting notifications out. Crypto One, this is what is that? That's weird. It's a Turbo Toad token or Turbo Toad turnup. Trying to figure out what that was in the top, but I don't know. It's time for KuCoin to join the best meme coin community in the entire space on the mission to Turbo Revolution. Do you agree with me on Turbo Community? What are you waiting for? KuCoin team, join us and become part of the unforgettable journey. KuCoin just trying to rebuild my community. We need you guys to help and go ahead and list the tokens. Shout out to Timus, which is my main man Life Cycle. Call of Duty Turbo Ops 2. And this is, I guess, the Turbo Ops for Call of Duty. Hold on 1 second. I'm talking, I'm muted, and I'm glad I didn't go 30 minutes or something, but I'm really talking, I'm muted and everything. Turbo Toad, the next leg up to be massive. All signs showing Turbo is going to fly to another galaxy. Let's go. Turbo Toad, turn up. This is my main man, Life Cycle. Shout out to the Call of Duty Turbo Toad Ops 2. Interesting. I like that. Max Turbo Defense is the best attack. Cheers, Turbo holders. The best decision you've ever made is buying Turbo. So shout out to the Turbo Toad Army, Turbo Toad token. Let's go. Every time Turbo gets good news, a pump and a Bitcoin pump in price. Turbo gets good news or a Bitcoin. Yeah, it's coming, right? It's coming. maybe both's going to happen. August is kind of the bellwether month, right? We made it through the bear months, which is June and July. Now the bull's coming. It's heating up. People are coming back from vacation. School's back to start back. Things are starting to get back in the regular groove, right? Of the summer, things been going on. People have been busy, and things have been going. Now things are about to slow back down for a second. Turbo's riding the wave of the market. It's the only matter of time before ditching the surfboard for a rocket. And you are right, Turbo Toad Mania. Turbo Toad holders 64 today, and that is 36,556, 569 actually. And it didn't open. I knew I was missing something. Let me see. Go to the Eco Scan. And shout out to the hat. But on my YouTube, the picture's backwards. I'm gonna have to flip that around as well. Shout out to who is that? King Turbo for the hat. OKX, let's see here. Go to the holders. Currently 36,589. What did he say? 36,569. So in that time, we went up 20, I guess. OKX is 14.9 at 55 million. The upholders on their back with 54 million. They're getting there. They're gonna hit them back. They're gonna climb back up there. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Let me see. Get our banner going. And super chat. This is 40 million. I wonder who. I think this is Bitpanda. So I wonder when Bitpanda's listing, or if they're selling. Giga L climbed all the way up to 17.3 million. BitGet 15.3. Mexi is 11.7 million. Crypto.com is at 5.8. I remember this Crypto.com 6 was ranked 40th, right? Now they're up to 8 and climbing hard. This is a holder with 3.7 million. And this is an address with 3.7 million. This is another Mexi address at 2.9 million. And Uniswap at 1.9 million. I thought Uniswap was holding a lot. I guess not. So I think we went through this. We're up 1%. We're going to check the market cap, but we'll go back to Twitter. So this is the Roaring Toady. Are you up for a turbo game? What's this? Don't forget what has been announced in recent weeks, and that hard work continues behind the scenes. It can happen anytime, and we can play Turbo Revolution together. That's weird. I don't know. I wonder if this is the real game. I don't know. What do you guys think? Just in, Turbo says, save all your turbo for rocket fuel for the next month. It's going to be wild ride and don't want to miss out. Turbo Toad. Turbo says, don't spin your turbo if you want to make it to Mars. And he's right. Mycon Fire's right. It's time to hold. This is when we push. You guys diamond handed. We are on the way, right? Let's go. It's turbo turn up time. Remember, turbo, turbo, turbo. To take out the hat off. It's getting a little warm in here. But seize the opportunity. Turbo will moonshot the #1 community in crypto. Turbo Toad. I guess this toad has a suit on. Interesting. Turbo has packed his bags and has bags. It's packed either way. Turbo is on, ready for Turbo Toad is mission. Hang in there, Turbo believers. Turbo's hopping onto the moon soon. 8 more days of packing bags, ready to ride the bull to new heights. Yep, it's almost time. I don't know what happens in 8 days. This is life cycle. Turbo is ready to bulldoze everything in its way. Shout out to Turbo Toad Token. As the markets consolidate, the Turbo Toad community seizes this opportunity to grow, innovate, and find the best path forward. Our time will come. So just be patient and continue to hold, guys. Things are starting to turn in Turbo's favor. Thank you, Bitfinex, for the listing. Whoa. With the big listing of the Turbo Mania ready to start, jump in the boat and be part of what's about to be called the main meme come of the year. Let's see if we can run a Bitfinex real quick. Well, somebody did mention Bitfinex had almost a million followers. So this is 934.6 million. Sorry, 934.6 thousand, right? So almost a million. So these guys might jump on the Turbo, and this is their official announcement. Turbo Alley's awesome news. Turbo deposits are now open on Bitfinex. Turbo Token meme coin has evolved into a token run by a decentralized community. Leap into action with Bitfinex. So let's see here. Go back to the profile. I think we're done, but most of these got a quick video to pop on. Let's see here. What's up, Sugar Lump Crypto? Where you been? Yeah, no, Casper's pumping. Like, see, congratulations, Casper family. We're at 2 cents. I think he meant 20 cents. I think he dropped a zero here. But yeah, Casper is there. I told you guys, just hold, right? We got the two best tokens out here, Turbo and Casper, the underrated champs that are about to come all the way up. Let me see here, trying to get back to where we were here. More Bitfinex listing, and this is the Olympics with the Turbo Toe turn up. Let's go. Let's go. It's Turbo turn up time. Remember, Turbo, Turbo, Turbo. Shout out to the Turbo Revolution, the Turbo Toad Army, the Turbo Toad Warriors, and Turbo Turn Up. Let's go. Come join a real crypto community. Turbo is a family that you can rug by memes that are here today and gone tomorrow. Toad Token is a grassroots effort that proves what a real online crypto community can be. So shout out to the Star Wars, the Rise, the Turbo Toad Army. Let's go. Listen to Tracker of Turbo is the best. Okay. Everyone is red except the Toad. And shout out to Roaring Toady about this September 6th. We're going to go live again for I guess it's a buying experience. I got to check back with them and see. So what makes it a tier 1? No. Okay, it is a tier 1 because the community is large, right? It has, what are these guys? Have close to 600,000 users. I mean, 900,000. I'm tripping. 900,000 users, right? It's a bigger exchange. I wonder if there's a list of exchanges somewhere. Let me see if we can find this. And let me play this video real quick while we're looking for that. This is my main man, Money and I, talking about Turbo.
And it's good news for Turbo, 100%. But people are like, okay, well, it's getting all of these exchange listings, but the price isn't going up. Like, what's going on? Well, first off, let's see what's going on with crypto. Okay, so if you look at this, you see a whole bunch of red action. So how do you expect Turbo to compete with the overall market doing absolutely nothing for the most part? It's just the way that it goes sometimes. Like, what do you expect? Everything's got its time, right? If you look at Turbo, the price right now, the market cap is sitting at 359 million. The high on Turbo was something over $600 million market cap. I believe, let's check this out. So the high was about, yeah, let's call this $600 million market cap. So that's not that huge of a drop from its highs. So it's like, I don't
Hey, Doc McLovin. Hey, do you think Binance would ever add turbo? That's the $1 million question right there. I think they are in the works, actually. I'm trying to see if we can find the volumes here on this coin market cap.
understand what the frustration is about. Would you rather go in the opposite direction and just completely crash? I definitely hope not. So everything got a time and place.
So I found it. So here is what the shit. Here is the listings of exchanges. We can close something out. The hat. Wait, is this it? Oh, this was their actual page. I can come back to that. Where are we? Okay, so these are exchanges by size, life cycle. So Binance is number one. We know Coinbase, OKX, Bybit, Upbit. But you see here, number 9, Bitfinex. Let me see. What is this? 24-hour volume is 113 million. Weekly visits, 117,000. I'm tripping. Market 424, coins 193. So it is actually a bigger exchange. Exchange score is 6.9. So I think outside of Gate.io and OKX, well, OKX, where you at? OKX. So I don't know. That's a good question. Life cycle, right? It should be a mid tier because Mexi's here and BitGet, Crypto.com. I guess it's bigger than Crypto.com and KuCoin. So I guess it is a major exchange. But I know we'll see, right? If the price pumps, we're good.
Everything will move when it's supposed to move. So the frustration isn't necessary. I mean, yes, it's got all of these exchange listings, and one would hope that the price would skyrocket. But take a look at the exchange listings, right? So you see a lot of big names here, Gate.io, BitGet, Mexi. As far as Mexi goes, let's be honest, anyone can get on Mexi. Cheers, DiCaprio Cheers got on Mexi, and look at the price of that for anyone that's familiar with that meme coin, right? So I don't take Mexi exchanges
It's weird that he mentioned Cheers because I definitely saw it pump and then disappear. So that's weird, but he's right. Mexi's pretty much going to list anything that can make money. There's not no, uh, there's nothing that they're going to check or audit or anything. If they think it's pumping, they're listening.
serious anymore. It's on crypto.com, which is a big one, BingX, Bitmart. Like there's a lot of good exchanges, right? But here's the thing. You take a look at something like Baby Doge, and you can see that this one's got a lot of big exchanges also. There's even KuCoin here. So Bybit, Gate.io, KuCoin, BitGet. There's some big names here over on Baby Doge also, but the price isn't reflecting. It's been chilling at 174 million, what feels like a lifetime, right? So the thing
Yeah, he's right there. Baby Dodge coin has been there for a long time. It's kind of like an XRP. So it's not just the exchange listing. You got to have momentum when you go in. And when you have momentum, right, it can pull your coin in and more people pick it up. If there's no news or no press or no excitement, it's going to get stagnant. I don't care where you list it, right? And there's not a whole lot going on with Baby Dogecoin. So it's stuck. We will see how many holders we'll have tomorrow at this time over 34,000. You are right. We low key might need to get a screenshot of this. So this is 36,000. I think we picked up 20 from earlier, but let me grab this screenshot real quick so we can compare tomorrow. Let me see. So let's get back to the video.
thing that is most important to most people is we want that Binance or Coinbase listing. Unless we get one of those, who knows? Turbo could just be chilling for a long time, but that's not necessarily a bad thing, because if you're super bullish on Turbo, then this gives you more of a opportunity to accumulate more. That's if you're actually super bullish on Turbo. So there's nothing to complain about. I mean,
That's my only thing, right? We want it to blow up. We want it to blow up. But I kind of don't want it to blow up because I can keep buying more until it blows up, right? I want a slow progression. I don't want it to just take off. I definitely want to see it slowly start to rise so I can grab some more on the way up. Or it could come down just slightly for us to pick it up, right? It's always good for that to come down for us to pick it up. Let's see here. I'm back to my main man here, Money and I.
as long as the price isn't going in the opposite direction, we don't want the price to go down. We prefer it to stay stable other than go down, right? So the frustration, not necessary in my personal opinion. And plus, AI is going to be big this year still, in my opinion. None of this is financial advice. Of course, always do your own research. But because AI is still coming, it's still going to be big for 2024. I think that it's only a matter of time before Turbo actually takes off. People are just following the narratives, you know, the boys club narrative and other meme coin narratives, and the political narrative. Like, eventually, once the AI narrative starts coming in like full force effect once again, then I expect Turbo to do fantastic things. If you look at the charts here on HG Algo right now, let's see what's going on. So it doesn't have anything recent. No dollar cost average buy signals has been fired in a little bit, but that's okay. If you really zoom in on the charts, it's kind of trading within this realm, 0.0052 to about 0.0058 for a little while, the last few days. So nothing to be concerned about. It did have a pretty big run up not that long ago, because it went from 0.003 all the way up to 0.0078. So of course it needs to cool off. Nothing just goes up in a straight line. But all that being said, remember that at the end of the day, it is a meme coin, and you need to treat it as a meme coin, because yes, I believe Turbo is going to make people a lot of money, but I could always be wrong. You never know, right? So, at the end of the day, just treat it like a meme coin. If you believe in it, then you believe in it, and you just hold and wait and see what happens. If you have concerns about it, you don't really believe in it, but you are invested in it, then you need to manage your risk as much as possible. Make sure that you're not overextended. You didn't put in way too much money, and if the price
Okay, guys, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I got 30 people watching and 7 likes. Let's go ahead and hit the like button and get the video pumping. So that was Money and I, and you mentioned life cycle, how much you think Bitfin will buy. So let's look at that real quick. Ranking wise, Bitfin is number 9. So it looks like they're going to at least get more than Mexi, right? If Mexi's number 11 and BitGet is number 12, they're going to at least get more than Mexi, right? Just to cover. I would think, right? I could be wrong, but I would think so. Mexi has 11.7 million. So I would think they would try to get around 10, nice and round 10 million at least, right? Because then you're still behind BitGet and Gate.io. Let me see. Where is this? Where's my ranking? Yeah, so BitGet is here, or Gate.io is here. Where's BitGet? BitGet is 12. So definitely going to get more than Mexi, or try to get at least half of what they have, right? So that'll put them around, where's the dang? Put them around maybe 5 to 10 million. This dude, I'm so annoyed when people bring up AI. Turbo has nothing to do with AI except that it's created by Stop it. It's a meme coin. Actually, it's an AI meme coin, right? It was created by AI, so it still falls in the AI narrative is what we want. We need a multi-narrative coin, right? This covers the AI, which is the first AI meme coin. You got to drive that point home. It's the first AI generated meme coin, plus it's a meme coin. So that on its own is the first, right? The first usually is going to pump harder than anything else. So we're going to try to keep that rolling. Okay, so I found this too. Look, guys, the more Turbo gets recognition, the weirder things
Like a
get.
rainstorm in July. My goodness, may there be a refreshing to your soul. What's the soul? The mind, the will, and the emotions. In Jesus' mighty name, I come to you today to talk to you about my track record, on Turbo. I come to talk to you today about my track record concerning Uma X Inu and to provide to you at the end of this video a prophecy that was given to me. I'm going to give it to you. I'm going to do the best I can to give it to you just the way that I received it. Now, for those who are following the Telegram, you were alerted long time ago, perhaps as far as last year, about Turbo. Okay, and if you had invested, you should have received about a 15x. So that means whatever you put in, you should have received 15 times that back if you had sold at the height. Now, I've got to say, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. You ask God what you should do with your money. Now, let's talk about Uma X Inu. I told.
Okay, so this is weird, right? What in the taco and tequila is this guy talking about? But I found this earlier. I was just listening to it. So we go here to this part. We're going to skip over the Uma X Inu and stick to Turbo. I don't want to shield somebody else's coins. But here we go.
Concerning Turbo, I was told by a prophetess that she awoke, and I'm paraphrasing, and she heard something to the effect of Turbo is going to go sky high. Did you hear that? Turbo is going to go sky high. So, ladies and gentlemen, you need to pray and ask God what you should do.
So again, this is not financial advice. This is just for entertainment purposes. But yeah, I had to show you guys this video as the wealth transfer, how to be healed TV. And how to be healed TV is talking about Turbo. So the adoption's slowly going, right? It's getting out there. But I thought you guys might get a laugh or two out of that or take it to heart. Either way it go, I just wanted to throw that in the mix. And this is RJ Crypto, actually.
Today we're going to be talking about Turbo once again. As I mentioned yesterday, I'm going to be doing daily Turbo videos on this channel. So if you're part of the Turbo community, make sure you hit that subscribe button and get locked in. Because, okay, guys, this is what's happening right now. Right now, Turbo is down about 2%, which is honestly fine. It looks like earlier today it also had a bit of a 2% pump, 2-3% pump. But again, in the grand scheme of things, doesn't really matter. Now, if you take a look at the weekly chart, we can see it is down 7.5%. So a lot of people are starting to wonder, oh, is Turbo a good investment? Are we going to lose our money? Is this thing going to go to zero? Now, there's a couple reasons as to why that will definitely not happen, which we'll talk about in this video. But more importantly, if you take a look at the monthly chart, we can see people are still up 14%. You could have bought pretty much any time in the first half of July, and you'd be up on your investment. Now, granted, you're not going to be up a lot, but you are still going to be making gains. And even if we take a look at the 1 year chart, we can see, guys, a lot of people are obviously in the green. So a lot of people aren't actually selling, even though they're probably making a decent amount of profit on their investment. Now, if you actually take a look at the market cap, you can see this is where things get cool, right? So this has a market cap of $350 million. So this has a lot of room to run, in my opinion. I think that this could easily get to $1 billion market cap. Now, $1 billion market cap would mean almost a bit less than a 3x. So a 3x with Turbo, I think, is definitely possible. I know a lot of people, they would love to have a 3x on their investment. That means $1,000 turns into $3, $10,000 turns into $30,000, right? In a lot of places, that money goes a long way. Now, if you even take a look at the analytics over here, we can actually see the holders, right? So with the holders, we could see there are barely any whales in this, right? So there's only 0.27% of holders that hold over $100,000. Majority of the holders hold less than $1,000.
If you make at least
so it's actually
150 grand a year,
that are just retail investors trying to just chuck in a couple of $100, make quick flips, or hold this to see where it actually goes. Now, in terms of updates, guys, there's some massive updates that have been going on. Also, will Turbo get a Binance listing? I think it probably will. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think. Now, let's take a look at this. So Bitfinex actually lists Turbo, which is huge news, guys. So Bitfinex, one of the world's leading tier 1 exchanges, known for its advanced trading features and high liquidity, is actually listing Turbo. Obviously, this is huge because more people are going to want to know about Turbo, more eyeballs are going. And guys, let's be real. Turbo is the biggest AI crypto project out there like ever, and it probably will be the biggest one. And for those that don't know what Turbo actually is, the story is actually pretty funny. So Turbo is I guess an experiment. I don't know, I guess an experiment. Yeah, you can call it an experiment. Basically, someone went to ChatGPT, right? So GPT-4, and they had a prompt that said, create the next meme.
Okay, we know all about the Turbo story. So let's see what Freeman Finance talking about first.
Break the previous all-time high. Guys, there's been so much FUD over the last few weeks. Mount Gox, Germany, all this stuff that really scares people out of the market. But we've also had some very bullish things. We had the Bitcoin conference. We had the Ethereum ETF. So overall, macro environment-wise, things are looking positive for crypto. But we do not have a crystal ball to see when Turbo will break the previous all-time high. But what we do have is past historical data. In this video, I want to go over past historical data of Turbo between all-time highs. I also want to go over a big exchange listing that was just announced and also an upcoming AMA, guys. It's going to be a good video. We're going to get into everything Turbo and more. But first, I want to welcome you back to Freeman Finance and Crypto, where if it makes money, it makes sense, guys. From the bottom of my heart, I'm truly grateful for sick yesterday to that eventual Binance listing, guys. It is coming. But when we take a look at the price of Turbo over the last month, it looks pretty strong.
Yeah, I was actually looking for that AMA announcement. I was going to let them play for a minute, but I'll save you a couple minutes here, guys.
So the peak was 79 days. So you can see, guys, when Turbo gets to moving, Turbo gets to moving. It's not like it meets the previous all-time high and then trends up for 3 weeks. It's like a matter of days. This thing rocket ships, which is a turbo with a rocket on his back. So it makes a lot of sense. But you can see here, 82 days and 91 days at the peak, and then 72 days and 79 days at the peak. So it's no surprise that we are seeing huge run up so quick, guys. But when we look at this, 91 days and 79 days, what would that really look like for the toad? So let's take a look. Where would the shortest of the previous data take us and the longest? Where would the differences in previous all-time highs?
Yeah, Jarv, I only hold Turbo because we have a minimum of a 10x here. Definitely believe that, and that's probably why most people is in it as well, right? Definitely at least a 10, 15x, at least maybe a 40 or 50x, but we'll see.
Take us into the future so we could see if our crystal ball is correct, guys. Let's get into it. So we're looking at 91 days between all-time high and all-time high, and then we're looking at 79 days. So let's start out with the 79 days, and that would take us to right here approximately. And then let's take a look at the 92, 91 days and see where that takes us. So on the short one, this takes us to August 17th. And on the longest one, this takes us to August 30th. So either way, this month is the new all-time high. Okay, guys. Well, that's not necessarily true. That's just going off past historical data. Remember, guys, cryptocurrency is extremely risky, and this could always just go to zero. So this is never fine.
Definitely not financial advice. And also keep in mind, 700x.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right. Because what the hell? Oh my God. No way.
Yeah, that's the one we're looking for. It's possible, but 700x would be crazy. 700
financial
times.
advice. But when we look at it, it is looking promising. Turbo is showing a lot of strength. When we zoom into this a little bit, guys, and kind of take everything macro out of the way, let's just look. Let's go on the downtrend. Okay. We kind of had a double top here. We had a low. Then we made a lower high. Then we made a lower low. So this low to this low was lower. And then we went up and we made a higher low. This high was higher than this low. Then we made a higher low here, and now we have made a higher low than here, guys. So it is looking extremely bullish for Turbo. I think it's getting lots of exchange listings, and it won't be long until we do break that previous all-time high. I could see it happening just like this. One more challenge up to close to a penny, a pullback, and then we're going to have a catapult, which pretty ironic. The way I've drawn it up, guys, really does lead us right here in the middle of this time frame. So will history repeat itself? I don't know, but we have to see. I really like this Rhett Mankind. He's obviously a digital artist, guys. I reposted it. It says, can you withstand a shakeout, guys? And that's really what we've been seeing in the market from a macro environment. If we look at it, it has been pretty rough. Bitcoin has been holding pretty strong, but when you look at Ethereum down 5% on the week, when you look at Avalanche down 12% on the week, Near Protocol down 10, Polkadot down 7. Yeah, you have some stuff related to Bitcoin that is up. Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, Caspa's doing amazing, guys. But really, when you look at a lot of memes, a lot of things have been bleeding besides the little micro caps. But guys, remember, when in doubt, zoom out. If nothing's changed about the project, if the fundamentals haven't changed, there is no reason not to be bullish on it, guys. I have talked to the Turbo team, Zappa, Frankie, and myself, and Turbo. We're doing a Twitter Spaces, AMA, whatever you want to call it. It's happening not this coming Friday, but the next Friday. I want to see all of you there. It will be hosted on the Turbo X.
So we'll definitely be there to check that out. You know, I was on the last couple
So,
of
guys,
AMAs.
bring your questions.
Get your questions together. Just wanted to shout out Zach, Franco, and Freeman Finance for the AMA. Upcoming AMA. Tune in next Friday. Trying to rebuild my community. Let's go. So this is Crypto Timmy, which somebody else was telling me about earlier. So let me check to see. I didn't watch this video.
Crypto Timmy coming at you with another one, with another banger. Good morning, guys. You're now tuned into the Crypto Timmy Show, and I'm your host, Crypto Timmy. And for this episode, I am going to be raising the question, could Turbo pump this week? And specifically, could Turbo pump past 1 penny this week? And in this episode, I am going to be discussing the two main catalysts.
Chart real quick before we go too far. In 15-minute chart, looks like there is something happening. Looks like Turbo's starting to move a little bit again. So let me see. Go to the 4-hour chart. It's weird how these always zoom all the way in and all the way out. Looks like it did come down the 4-hour, and we're at 005. We can bring this in a little bit. At 005 and the 4-hour chart, just take this down here. Right here. And bring this out to here. This would be the 007. And this is where we're at 005. I think the all-time high is 007. So see if we can. Is it possible we hit that this week with the new listing? Tiger, are you in the AMA or not? I'm not. I don't think so. He did reach out to me about something. I'm not sure it was AMA, but he was talking about coming on the show and bringing some of the people from Turbo there. But we can check out his AMA just to see or help out the community, right? Just here trying to rebuild my community. Get back to Crypto Timmy.
That I believe will be the reasons why such an event would potentially happen with Turbo. And also in this episode, I am going to be discussing where we are at in the cycle currently and where our mindset should be at this current time. And so, guys, right now, Turbo is currently trading at 0.0054, and it is at a 351 million market cap. Just last week, we saw a bullish trend. Turbo pumped up to around 75% of a penny. Excellent price action, and it has since retraced. It is down around that half a penny range, which is fine. In my opinion, that is excellent. That is all good. And so, guys, could Turbo potentially pump this week? So the first reason that I would say that Turbo could have a very nice pump this week is because, as I said yesterday, we got a new listing, and it is a tier 1 listing, guys. So Turbo is listed on Bitfinex, and the deposits are currently being accepted, and the trading will actually commence on the 1st of next month, which is tomorrow. And guys, that is so bullish, because not only is Turbo listed on yet another exchange, guys, we are currently on 50 plus exchanges, but Bitfinex happens to be a tier 1 exchange.
A tier 1 exchange, and happens tomorrow. And then I don't know if he mentioned the time or not. I got to go back and check. But on Bitfinex site, it didn't say the time either, I don't think.
And in case you're wondering, a tier 1 exchange is the most prestigious of all exchanges, and it is well known. It is a well-known platform in the cryptocurrency industry. It is characterized by high trading volume, robust security measures, extensive regulatory compliance, and a wide user base. Guys, those are the exchanges that we are looking for, and we just got one. And it is currently listed, and that is so bullish, guys. Of course, the gold standard of tier 1 exchanges would be Coinbase, and I do believe that will be coming up in the near future, but we got to take these small victories, and this isn't a small victory, guys. This is actually a very large victory, a tier 1 exchange. That is exactly what we are looking for, and that is exactly what we got. And so that is the number one catalyst as to the number one reason why I think we could potentially see a nice pump this week with Turbo. Now, guys, the second reason, the second catalyst.
So this is it. I think I just found it. What's up, TJ the homie? Where you been? So this is Crypto Timmy. Let me see where to put this. Where to go? Yeah, here. So we're pleased to announce Bitgate will list Turbo token deposits. Ethereum opens at 1:30 p.m. UTC on 7/30/2004. Turbo expecting a commencement on 8/1. This date and back date is weird, but August 1st at 10 a.m. UTC. You're right. What time is UTC and Eastern time? Shout out to TJ the homie, and he does have a new channel. Something happened and they took his YouTube channel down, which I was having some problems with copyright myself with YouTube, but he did switch his channel up to the new channel. I think I saw it earlier, actually. Let me see real quick. Actually, I did see it. Where was it? Let me see here. Bum, bum, bum. Is this the channel? This is the old channel.
It was great having you guys on that channel. Unfortunately, with the last week.
No, this is the new channel. Hold on, TJ. Shout out to TJ homie switching the channel up. So TJ the homie, 70 subscribers. When you get a chance, see I've already subscribed. When you get a chance, go subscribe. I'm back. and add them back to the community. So shout out to TJ, the homie. So what time is available for US dollars, Tether, and USDT? Withdrawals expected to open on August 2nd at 10 a.m. UTC. What time is UTC in Central Time? Okay, probably should have put the time in there. Might have saved us some time. 10 a.m. So 5 o'clock Thursday. What the shit? Wait, today is Wednesday. Okay. So yeah, it'd be 5 in the morning tomorrow. No problem, TJ the homie. Just trying to rebuild the community. Definitely here for everyone that's here for me. Support those who support you. So we got your back, TJ. I think 10 a.m. is 5 a.m. Where is Bitfin from? You're right. It is 5 a.m. I don't know, actually. Let me see. This is their site. Let me go back to the home page. Does it say here anywhere? Da-da-da-da. Bum, bum, bum. Guess we're going to have to Google it. Six hours ahead of the USA in Europe somewhere. Okay. Let's see if we can find. Wait, what the? Oh, I'm about to say, how they know we're looking for? So this says Hong Kong, actually. That's weird. Yeah. Bitfin cryptocurrency exchange has multiple locations, including Hong Kong, Taipei, Taiwan, British Virgin Islands, Switzerland, and Kakistan? Kakistan? That's weird. So I guess they are in Europe. Founded in original peer-to-peer exchange owned by iFlex and deals with BTC, USD, and other major altcoins. Based in Hong Kong, but also claims Taipei, Taiwan as the headquarters, founded in 2012. I'm tripping. Let's see. Let's go back to where were we? Were we watching? Yeah, I want to see what this fool got to say too. See what your main man, who is this? Leader Captain's got to say.
Catalyst that I could say would be a catalyst that would cause a nice pump this week is the fact that today we have a FOMC meeting, guys. The Federal Reserve will be having a meeting today, and Jerome Powell will be talking about.
That would be nice to wake up to a 2 to 5x job.
Interest rate cuts. And now I am not guaranteeing that that the Fed is going to announce a rate cut today. However, you know, because many economists believe that is not going to happen at today's meeting. They are believing that we will see that is more likely to come in the November meeting. There's going to be a meeting in November 6th to the 7th, one of those 2 days, or even in September. They are predicting a 25 basis points decrease at one of those, if not both. Many economists are predicting that there could be up to 3 rate cuts this year, guys. And I believe there is going to be one, if not more, rate cuts this year. And should that happen, and when that happens, that is going to be extremely bullish for the equities markets in general, and cryptocurrency included. And so what could potentially happen today, if the sentiment is dovish, meaning if there is positive news, if there is an inkling, if there is a hint that there will be a rate cut, that is bullish. That is bullish for the cryptocurrency markets. And what could be happening at today's meeting is that Jerome Powell could simply be planting a seed, hinting that a cut is on the table. So all of that would be all well and good. So guys, those are the two main catalysts as to why I believe there could be a nice pump this week with Turbo. Could it pump past a penny? Yes, it possibly could. It could be a lower pump than that. And guys, this is just a prediction. There might not be any pump at all, but I believe that there will certainly be a pump in the near future. And so guys, those are the two catalysts. There very well could be a pump this week. But I just want to talk about mindset right now and where we are at in the market cycles, guys. Right now, historically, at the previous cycles in cryptocurrency, we are...
Yeah, shout out to Porn. 10 a.m. CT is 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tuesday trading begins. And this is Porn on 6 a.m. Eastern. So that will be 5 a.m. Central Time. So we're going to know early in the morning what the change is here on the holders and what the change is on the actual price. So come back to, let's see what Lee's talking about.
During this bull run, Turbo could hypothetically go to the price of 10 cents. And of course, that's not financial advice nor guarantee. But I think the key to Turbo reaching that is very simple. It's focused on the right areas, in my opinion. You got to think about this. AI, there's a lot of hype. We all know that meme coins, there's a lot of hype too. Now, with that being said, though, AI, some of the hype did die down as of late. And also, when it comes to meme coins, the hype as of right now may not be as great as it was a couple months ago. But I think it's going to come back. And I think when it does come back, it's going to return bigger, better, and stronger than ever before. And Turbo, they're in a prime position to catch this wave because, after all, they're a meme coin created by AI. Now, of course, I'm not saying that Turbo is some sort of revolutionary AI project. That's not the case. But when you take a look at it, isn't it very unique? Not many meme coin projects are trying to focus on being unique. They're focused on catching a pump, and then they're pretty much gone. They don't really care. They're just like, hey, this is another dog theme meme coin, another cat theme meme coin.
Yeah, that's one of the advantages of Turbo. It's not just a meme coin. It's the first AI meme coin, which I think should also fuel Turbo a little bit past the rest of these guys on the meme coin list. I was just trying to figure out, is there a meme coin? I think there is a category here. So we can look at just the memes. Bingo. So we got Dodge, we got Shib, which is down, Pepe, Dog with a Hat, Boink, Floke, Brett, Book of Memes is what the Mog, Turbo is right under Pokey. Why is it under? Guess we need to list these by market cap. Where that puts Turbo at. Turbo is right under Cat with Cat in the Dog's World and Popcat. And how is Cat in the Dog World and Popcat over 500,000? 500 million. I'm tripping. Yeah, 500 million. And Turbo's at 356 million. Turbo Moon, what's up, Michael? So what is this? Turbo is ranked right under Cat in a Dog's World. I think we should push up to somewhere between Brett and Book of Memes. I think overnight we might push up close to 4 something. I don't think we're going to hit 5 something overnight. But let me know. Put in the chat, what do you think tomorrow's market cap will be? What will it be at the end of tomorrow? What market cap? How much will Turbo pump between now and this listing? Good morning, Pip. What's going on, man? Yeah. So in the chat, put what do you think Turbo will push up to? 400 million or 500 million tomorrow morning after this listing on what is this? Bitfinex. Bitfinex. Am I saying that right? So 5 a.m. So what time? What's you gonna wake up about 8 or 9? So what do you think it'll be by 8 or 9? Currently, we're at 60,589. 55 million. Let's see it. 550 million. Let's see it. Been a while since I caught one of your live streams. Yeah, no, I've been actually did I do one? I didn't do one yesterday. And the one Monday, I have some problems with YouTube and trying to work out. So yeah, we're trying to get back on track. We're trying to get back in. And I think we had a Casper live stream last. So I don't know, but yeah, I'm trying to get back more consistent so I can help rebuild my community. 40% pump will be nice tomorrow and beyond. So 40% job, what do you think that'll push the price to? And let's see, where were we? Yeah, this guy, your boy, Lee, the captain.
But Turbo, that seems to not be the case because, again, they're very unique and the community is very passionate. I feel like people sometimes can sense if a project is really there trying to innovate.
Friday 1 billion would be great. Let me see, what would that put us? 1 billion would put us right here in between Brett and Book of Memes. Look at this, right? Yeah, right above Book of Memes, which is definitely possible. TJ the homie, 400 mil tops on a good day. Life cycle, 500 million market cap. Let's go.
Trying to be different or not, because sometimes you take a look at a project, doesn't really feel like that, but Turbo, that's not the case. It's very unique. Again, it's a meme coin created by AI, and I think that right there is such a fantastic selling point for it moving forward. Now, of course, not financial advice, but when you take a look at, for instance, the community, it's still holding very strong, over 30,000 holders. It's not like it's doing bad. You know, some of its competitors, when the price of them did drop, right? The amount of holders had dropped like 80, 90%. They're pretty much off the abyss now. You're never going to probably hear from them again. Who knows, right? But that's not the case when it comes to Turbo. Relatively holding pretty strong. And I love that. I think that's such a...
Okay, we got another cup update, right? I'll sip the other cup out. Need to go back and check. This cup, another Casper cup I have up for grabs. The person that gets the closest to the market cap by tomorrow's Thursday. Market cap by end of day Friday. Market cap by end of day Friday. I'm gonna send you an email and get your address and ship you this cup. I lost track of the other cup challenge, but I need to get this cup off the table. It's just sitting around, so I'm definitely gonna see who's get the closest to the market cap for Friday. Close of business. Well, actually, crypto didn't close. End of day Friday. And I'll announce the winner on Friday. So let me know if anybody wants to change their numbers, and I'll write these numbers down for Friday.
a fantastic key aspect for a meme coin, because a meme coin, it naturally doesn't have the best use case. It naturally isn't supposed to be, you know, the most technologically advanced thing out there, if you know what I mean. So what is a way to supplement that? That's by, for instance, having a strong community, which Turbo has. It's by being unique, which it is. And also on top of that, it's by being listed in a lot of exchanges to gain exposure, which Turbo does tick that box as well, because it's currently listed in over 10 major exchanges. You know, anyway, take a look at it. I think Turbo, it's so special and I don't want to miss out on it. That's why I keep buying it. And 10 cents really isn't insane. If it were to go to that price, considering its current circulating supply, market cap would be around $7 billion. We've seen SHIB, by the way, reach around $40 billion in market cap. We've seen Dogecoin reach over $80 billion in market cap. This is like almost nothing compared to them. And also the hype for AI, I think, is going to return. So I think around a $7 billion market cap isn't crazy. 10 cents wouldn't surprise me whatsoever when it comes to Turbo. And when SHIB and Doge reached those great heights, back in
Doc McLovins, the reason we're talking about the price pump because it will be listed on Bitfinex tomorrow. Let me see if I have this announcement. Yeah, calling out Turbo Army. Bitfinex Token Thursday welcomes the first meme coin created with AI budget $69. Stay tuned. I think this is the media release. This is the press release. Let me see. So this is not what I was looking for. Oh yeah, here. Deposit for Turbo is expected to open at 10 a.m. UTC on July 30th. Trading is planned commencement on 10 a.m. August 1st, 2024. Upon liquidity requirements being met, Turbo will be tradable against US dollar and Tether on August 1st at 10 a.m. Military time, 221 market cap. We got somebody else. Let me see. Get back to this video and write these market caps
2021. That year, people weren't really that knowledgeable when it comes to meme coins in general. Sure, they knew Doge, they knew SHIB, but other than that, it wasn't really much going on when it comes to the meme coin space because people didn't really know much about meme coins. But now there's so many meme coins. 2022, 2023, the boring years for cryptos, like what a lot of people like to say. Those were the times that I felt people actually began to study about meme coins, began to know what they're all about. They began to understand that, hey, it's not supposed to have the best use case out there, but it could be something so special. So I think that's why we're seeing Turbo performing already pretty well, but I think it could do a lot better, especially when you combine all of those knowledgeable people. And also on top of that, how there's more cryptocurrency owners than ever before. There's over 500 million crypto owners as we speak. That right there, I think is a recipe for potentially such a fantastic altcoin season because back in the peak of the 2021 bull run, there was roughly only around 300 million crypto owners. But now, according to Crypto.com research, again, there's over 500 million crypto owners. So now with this many new crypto owners, with this many more knowledgeable people, man, the altcoin season is going to look legendary. And it's far from over, in my opinion, this bull run. Bitcoin isn't even at the price of $100,000 yet. I personally believe it could hypothetically go to the price of $150,000. So, man, at that point, could you imagine the altcoin season? It's going to look legendary. And for the people out there that are kind of impatient, believe me, I want Turbo to go to the price of 10 cents right now if it could. But historically, that's not how it works. Typically, altcoins, they peak anywhere between 6 to 18 months after a Bitcoin halving event. Now, the Bitcoin halving event happened a couple months ago. So 6 months, October this year, 18 months, October next year. Still some
Previous runs went straight up. It's weird we haven't pumped back up yet on these charts. We're already broken the falling wedge on a daily and nowhere, just kind of going horizontal. Previous runs went straight up. This tells me that Turbo price season is going to be the biggest one yet. No cap. It's flip Pepe eventually. I think so too. I think at some point it's going to run and it's going to run like crazy. Something's going to happen and trigger this catalyst, and crypto as a whole is going to take off. And when it does, Turbo is going to be right up the front with Bitcoin, and they're going to roll all the way out.
time there. But in my opinion, even though I want Turbo to go up right now, even though that'd be fantastic, hey, if I have more time to accumulate, I'll just take it on the chin, so to speak, and quite essentially just continue to accumulate because if something this amazing, I don't mind accumulating more. Now, of course, not financial advice, but I'm not going all in. What I'm doing is I'm dollar cost averaging. So anytime an income, I'm acquiring, I'm holding, and I'm just waiting. Doesn't matter what happens to the price that day. Can be pumping, can be dumping. Who cares? I'll just acquire anyways because I'm focused again on the peak of the bull run. So Turbo at the price of 10 cents wouldn't surprise
This is not a time to sell, guys. As I said yesterday, I went on a shopping spree and I added to my bags because right now we are in this is the accumulation phase, guys. This is historically, right now we are on the cusp of the banana zone. I talk about the banana zone, Raoul Paul.
Oh yeah, we definitely need to get back to Bitcoin back on track. I thought it would pump with the whole Trump rally, but Trump didn't say anything, so that's kind of stopped all of that. But we're still on track. Just got to be patient, guys.
Tells us about the banana zone. I learned that from him. And this is right now, it could happen today. It could happen this week. It could happen next week. It might happen in November. It might happen in September. But it is going to happen, guys. I am very confident of this. And so, guys, right now, you might be down on a lot of your plays. I certainly am, and I'm assuming many of you guys are. But now is not the time to sell, guys. Now is the time to either...
To reiterate the point, definitely don't sell when it's red, right? At least get some profit out the deal. So keep holding at least to a slightly profitable, right? Don't sell if you're down, especially if you're down big. I was talking to somebody yesterday and it was like, I'm down. I'm just going to sell all out and get out of crypto. I was like, kind of defeats the purpose of putting it in there. Wait till you get down and sell, right? You got to hold and keep holding at least till there's a slight pump or there's some price action going. Buy more and hold. Yes, you're right, Michael. Skim profits, definitely profit take on the way up, but don't sell now while it's down.
Sit on your hands and not do anything with your plays. Or you could go ahead, if you have some dry powder on the sidelines, you might want to deploy that and you might want to buy more, guys. So on this channel, I like to talk about mindset. I like to promote positive trading habits. And right now, guys, the most positive trading habit that I could think of is either sitting on your hands or adding to your bags at this point. If the knee-jerk reaction, you see red, you might want to sell, but you have to go against your gut instincts sometimes. And in this time, I'm saying that certainly applies, and you gotta, like I said, you got to be patient. You got to be patient, guys. When I buy when I buy into a project, I'm buying into it because I have conviction on it, and I'm not necessarily concerned about the price action. In the short term, I'm looking at the long term. I'm looking at the end of this year. I'm looking at 2025, guys. And so, guys, that's all I have for today. Turbo could potentially.
I'm going to play this real quick. We played it earlier. Just want the guys to listen to this real quick. Let me see. What was it? 255. Again, it's not financial advice. And we also don't agree with the opinions of all the YouTubers. We're just playing it for entertainment purposes.
Concerning Turbo, I was told by a prophetess that she awoke, and I'm paraphrasing, and she heard something to the effect of Turbo is going to go sky high. Did you hear that? Turbo is going to go sky high. So, ladies and gentlemen, you need to pray and ask God what you should do. A lot of people upset that certain things haven't happened the way that we would like them to happen, as quickly as we would like it to happen. But that's why you got to ask God.
So this is where we're at now, right? I got my man telling him the prophetess heard that Turbo is going sky high from the prophet. Again, this is just for entertainment purposes. Just wanted to play with you guys and see what kind of stuff is going on out here with Turbo and the Turbo Toe community. And shout out to
Again, we
Let's play
just
TJ
had.
real quick.
I recorded a live version of the Bitcoin conference, right? And when Trump got on and all that stuff, YouTube apparently flagged me, gave me a copyright strike, and just permanently took the channel down. Now, it's going to be a journey getting back to where we were originally, right? So welcome to the new channel. And if you're new to my channel, I am TJ, the crypto homie. I am not a financial advisor at all.
So shout out to TJ, and I definitely remember that. I was having my own problems with YouTube, so I removed most of the videos. But YouTube went after anybody who posted anything with that Trump Bitcoin rally. If Trump was on stage and you was playing a video, I don't know if it was YouTube or Bitcoin Magazine or Rumble, but they went after everybody.
Coin, or the next great meme coin, starting with the budget of $69, obviously 69. Now, that is what Turbo is now. Now, it's insane to see that, you know, a project that was based off of ChatGPT is now on Crypto.com, OKX, MEXC, Gate.
Brother Pip, that's an understatement. YouTube has a stranglehold, bro. I'm not gonna talk much against YouTube because they keep us going with the channel, but it is definitely tilted in YouTube's favor. Trump is a curse. The Trump curse is real. Stay away from MAGA. I already know, bro. I'm just trying to rebuild my community, and I'm trying to get too political in the process.
.io. It's on all these exchanges, and now we're probably just waiting for, you know, Robinhood, Coinbase, Binance, and once we see the massive tier 1 exchanges, this thing is gonna go crazy. Obviously, guys, this is also fully decentralized, so the creator or the founder, Rat Mankind, also completely stepped away, and he just has other people managing the project, making them make the project better. Now, I also want to share with you guys this, I guess, giveaway over here, which is pretty cool for the community. So the world competition is here. This is from Uphold Incorporation. To celebrate the latest tournament of International Titans, we're giving away $1,500 in Brett, Pepe, and Turbo. So guys, if you want to go ahead and win some money, obviously go ahead and check that out. Now, another thing is Turbo tweeted this: from a humble $69 beginning to a united community of hardworking people to a top 15 meme coin. We're not stopping here. Let's keep pushing the limits. And guys, like I said, I think that Turbo, one, the community is massive, and two, the whole concept behind it, fully decentralized, AI-based, the marketing, the branding is just amazing, top tier. I think that this could easily get into the top 10 meme coins, maybe even the top 5. Now, the last thing I want to share with you guys is this right here. So day 57, calling Binance to list Turbo. Apparently today is Friendship Day, or yesterday was Friendship Day as well. So you know, that's pretty cool, I guess. But yeah, maybe we'll see Binance list Turbo sooner rather than later. And I think it will happen sooner rather than later because, guys, the amount of volume that goes on and the amount of hype Turbo has, it's only a matter of time before Binance looks at this and goes, okay, we have to list it. Now, guys, that is it for today's video. If you did enjoy, make sure you leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Until then, remember, stay seeking success.
Want to skyrocket your YouTube channel's growth?
Just a
This
homie
Frizzy
guy,
makes it
you,
simple.
as
In just 3 steps, you can reach
market we live in as always. So when we look at Turbo, right, we're looking at 0.205489. And that is a very, very low price. And it's only 1 year, 2 months old, right? My thing is, in the past 24 hours, we haven't moved much. We moved about 0.25%. And we're not really moving for the past 1 hour, about 0.64%. So we're kind of just floating right
for
now.
all the support that I've gotten
And
on the
we're
live
at a
stream,
$378 million market cap. So what does all that mean for you? So what that means is I've been talking about Turbo for a very long time, and we've been talking about it.
Shout out to Michael Clark for Prime Minister. Let's go. Pip, they really do like bro. They really do.
Around the 100 million, probably a little less than that market cap. Now we're at a 376 or 78 at this time of the recording.
I don't want to play the whole video. I want you guys to go support TJ the homie. Get him some views. So go check him out at the new Twitter page. And we'll get back to Zap real quick.
just comments. I mean, you guys made it way less boring than it could have been, and y'all are just amazing for that. You kept me going for almost an hour. And my next live stream, I got a challenge for you. Get me going for an hour. Keep me active for 1 hour. I mean, it's 55 minutes this time. I just want to see if I can hit an hour. Not that 55 minutes wasn't good enough. I mean, that was fantastic. Really had a good time. So, hey, I have some bullish news for you regarding Turbo. Turbo just had an announcement, or I should say Bitfinex just had an announcement. That is a 12-year-old exchange. They have the second largest holding of Bitcoin from what I read on Wikipedia, which of course you could always trust Wikipedia. And I just cannot believe that is a bullish news right there. That is literally like a tier 1.2 exchange. I don't know if I would call it a tier 1, but that is the closest thing to a tier 1 that you can get to without it actually being a tier 1, unless I actually think it is a tier 1. I have to do more research, but that is some bullish news, man. So am I super excited about it? Yes. But at the same time, did I expect it? Yeah. And you know why? Because Turbo is going places. This is step 1 of about 20 more steps that are bound to happen. And we have to get ready to be, we have to be emotionally ready to hear news like this almost every day. I gotta say, Turbo is the Shiba Inu of this cycle. It might even be, you know what's gonna happen? Next cycle, someone is going to say this coin is the Turbo of last cycle. That is how epic this Turbo run is gonna be. And I'm not trying to hype up to the point where I make you think tomorrow it's gonna reach $5, because it won't. I also have to reiterate, I don't have my mug with me. That's a shame. I am just a dude in his truck. I have no clue what I'm saying and no clue what I'm doing. I'm just having fun here. You know, this is literally an echo chamber for Turbo holders. So at some point, I got to also ground y'all and be realistic. So today is not the day for that. Today is celebration day. We have an epic exchange listing with Bitfinex, and I am so excited to see where that's going to go. It has over 1 million followers, or almost 1 million followers actually, on X. And like I said, it's a 12-year-old exchange.
Yeah, Pip, everyone's talking about that. So I don't know. I think it might do a little something. Shout out to King Turbo. I found this hat on the King Turbo Twitter page. There's a link here. Let's see. What is this? Is it Turbo King, I guess. Is it Turbo King? No, it's King Turbo. Yeah. If you go here, go to this page. Hello. This ain't the freaking. Yeah, there's a link here for Bonfire. And this hat is incredibly cheap, actually. Let's see here. So it's here at $17. This is a pretty cool hat. I also have a hat on my page, but for some reason, these guys have the hat listed backwards, which is weird. But if you go to the project page, I also want to know how his price is so cheap, right? Because my hat's freaking $33 and his hat's, what is this? Where'd it go? Bonfire. His hat's freaking $17, man. So yeah, that's pretty cool. With who is this? Turbo King. So shout out to the Turbo King and the Turbo hats. Turbo, what's up, Armando? Turbo King is a whale, so shout out to Turbo King. And he says first generated AI meme coin store. The store will donate 50% of the earning back into Turbo. So also check that out. Feeling it, go ahead and grab one here from main man BTM. Trying to rebuild my community. Currently wearing my Casper t-shirt. Shout out to Pip Boykins. Thanks for your support and thanks for supporting BTM, right? The price is cheap because he's giving back to the community. Okay, that's cool too. But check King Turbo out as well. Close some of these windows down. What is this? What is this? Close down all these bit. What is this? Oh my god, it's hilarious. We'll just over. So we're set tomorrow to see if there's any more holders that pop up. Turbo circulating supply is up 93.4, ranking 73 in coin market cap. How is that possible? What do you mean? He's trying to rebuild the community. Shout out to Turbo Toad, King Toad. What is this? So what are you saying? Job? Circulating supply is 93.4. Rank is 73 in volume. Rank is 73 in volume. So it looks like there is something pouring in. So we're definitely going to have to see in the morning what happens with the Turbo Toad turn up. But well, guys, much as I would love to stay on, time for me to check out. It's been an hour and 25 minutes. Thanks for your support. Thanks for trying to help me rebuild my community. Let's go. It's turbo turn up time. Remember, turbo, turbo, turbo. Thanks for joining the Turbo Turn Up. Shout out to the Turbo Revolution, the Turbo Toad Army, the Turbo Toad Warriors, and Turbo Turn Up. Let's go. And we're back to our regular scheduled time tomorrow at 8:30. We just did early today. Want to grab something to eat with the kids and the family and the wife. So thanks for joining. And Black Tiger Miners signing out. That's peace. And let's get back to the money, guys.